If you're over 60, you need to know this. What you eat every day may be accelerating or slowing down your own end. Research reveals that people who regularly consume seeds rich in fiber, omega-2, 3, and antioxidants live, on average, 5 years, longer than those who don't. And when we talk about real longevity with autonomy, a clear mind, and an active body, chia seeds can be a more powerful ally than many medications. Science has already confirmed it. Chia is not just a trend. Serious studies show that chia reduces silent inflammation, protects the brain from aging, and improves metabolic health, 3 factors that are directly linked to life expectancy in older adults. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 powerful and proven benefits of chia in the body of those over 60. And the last one may explain why some seniors seem to age much more slowly than others. I'll also tell you the right way to consume chia. Subscribe to the channel now, because aging with health shouldn't be a privilege for a few, but a right for everyone. Let's begin. Benefit 1. Chia reduces the silent inflammation that ages your body from the inside. Most people associate aging with wrinkles, gray hair, and loss of energy. But real aging begins invisibly inside your body. And the biggest culprit, in most cases, is something almost no one sees coming: chronic, silent inflammation. This low-grade inflammation is a kind of internal fire that slowly affects your cells every single day. It doesn't cause immediate pain, but it's behind nearly all age-related diseases: heart disease, Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, and even certain types of cancer. And the scariest part, studies show that this inflammation increases drastically after age 60. Precisely when the body needs more defense and recovery. According to Harvard Medical School, chronic inflammation is the common link among many aging diseases, and it tends to worsen when there's visceral fat accumulation, insulin resistance, and gut imbalances. Now imagine fighting all of this with a single, functional, accessible, and natural food. That's exactly where chia comes in. Chia seeds are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, type A plant-based omega-3 with strong anti-inflammatory action. Unlike the inflammatory fats found in processed foods, which feed the fire of degeneration, the ALA in chia acts like a silent extinguisher. It's fighting off excess inflammatory cytokines like IL-6 and TNF-alpha. This means less cellular wear and tear, less pain, and a much slower aging process. In addition, chia is one of the richest plant sources of natural antioxidants like caffeic acid, quercetin, and camphorol, which block the action of free radicals, unstable molecules that damage your cells and speed up aging. The more antioxidants on your plate, the more protected you are against tissue weakening and loss of cellular function. And the soluble fiber in chia also plays an essential role. It feeds the good bacteria in your gut, which in turn regulate the immune system and inflammation. It's no coincidence that researchers from the Journal of Clinical Gastroenterology have linked a balanced microbiota to a longer life expectancy and fewer neurodegenerative diseases. In other words, including chia in your routine is like installing an advanced defense system inside your body capable of preventing the silent damage that age tries to impose. And the best part, no side effects, no severe contraindications, no complications. The recommended dose for seniors is simple: 1 to 2 tablespoons per day, preferably soaked in water, plant-based milk, or mixed with fruit. This amount is already enough to obtain all the anti-inflammatory benefits of the seed, and it can be added to breakfast, to yogurt, or to simple recipes like puddings or smoothies. For those with a very sensitive gut, it's best to start with half a tablespoon for a few days and gradually increase, because the high fiber content can cause gas and discomfort if consumed in excess right from the start. And of course, if you use anticoagulants, talk to your doctor, as chia may enhance the effect of certain medications. Now, here's a point many people ignore. Living longer is not just about more years, it's about more quality. And chia delivers exactly that. It protects your tissues from wear and tear, improves gut function, regulates blood sugar, and even fights chronic fatigue, which is one of the biggest vitality thieves after age 60. And that's just the beginning, because what chia can do for your brain is even more impressive, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about now in the next section. If you feel like your memory has been failing or that you're having trouble concentrating, the next tip may completely change your daily routine and even teach you a surprising combination with salmon that can enhance these effects. Stay with me. Benefit 2. Chia protects your brain against shrinkage and memory loss. Memory loss doesn't begin suddenly. It's sneaky. First, you forget names, then where you left your keys, and before you know it, you're reading the same sentence over and over without being able to absorb the content. This is the silent pattern that precedes cognitive decline. And if you're over 60, it becomes even more concerning. What few people know is that one of the causes behind memory failure in old age is the lack of healthy fats in the brain, especially the essential fatty acids that help maintain the integrity of neural connections. And here comes a rarely explored but extremely important point. Chia is one of the only plant-based sources that offers a significant dose of ALA omega-3 alpha-linoleic acid, which can be converted by the body into DHA and EPA, the same compounds found in deep-sea fish, essential for the brain. In a study published in Nutrients 2020, researchers found that seniors who regularly consumed ALA sources showed reduced brain shrinkage, especially in the hippocampus regions, which are responsible for memory formation. This means that the brain literally shrinks more slowly, protecting against dementia, Alzheimer's, and even vascular diseases that affect cognition. Moreover, the omega-3 in chia helps improve synaptic plasticity, meaning your brain's ability to adapt, learn, and respond to new stimuli. This is the foundation of mental youth. It's what allows a senior to keep learning, memorizing, and remaining independent. But the impact goes further. The combination of chia's omega-3 and antioxidants creates a less inflamed, better nourished brain environment with more fluid information processing. That explains why many seniors report improved mental clarity, focus, and even mood when including chia in their daily diet. The brain feels nourished and responds better. And here comes a little-known secret that can further boost this effect. When you combine chia with a fish rich in DHA, like wild salmon, the brain impact multiplies. It's a proven nutritional synergy. You give your brain the plant-based foundation, ALA from chia, and the animal-based foundation, DHA, from fish, to sources that together form a duo of neuronal protection and regeneration. It's like sharpening your mind every day with a simple meal. Want to know how to do this the right way? There is a medicinal recipe with salmon and chia that combines the exact ingredients in the right proportion to activate this brain shield. It's easy, quick to prepare, and can be made with ingredients you probably already have at home. If you want to know exactly how to make this recipe and understand why it has been recommended by cognitive longevity specialists, click the first pinned link in the comments. But we're not done yet. In the next section, you'll discover how chia can be used to strengthen weak bones and joints. One of the biggest challenges faced by those who want to age with independence and quality of life. And there's a detail about chia's calcium content that even surprises nutritionists. You'll understand why. Let's move on. Benefit 3. Chia strengthens your bones and helps prevent fractures after 60. If there's one nightmare that haunts most seniors, it's the loss of autonomy. And few things steal that freedom faster than a fracture in the hip or legs. According to the International Osteoporosis Foundation, about 1 in 3 women and 1 in 5 men over the age of 50 will suffer a bone fracture caused by osteoporosis during their lifetime. And the worst part, nearly 30% of seniors who suffer a hip fracture die within a year due to complications. This is a frightening and unfortunately real statistic. But what few people know is that calcium from dairy is not the only way to keep bones strong. There's a lesser-known and more effective way to provide your body with the minerals it needs to rebuild dense, flexible, and resistant bones. And it starts with chia. Contrary to what many think, chia is one of the richest plant-based sources of calcium that exists. Just 2 tablespoons of the seed provide about 180 milligrams of calcium, which represents approximately 20% of the daily recommended intake for a senior. And the difference here is important. The calcium in chia comes accompanied by magnesium, phosphorus, and boron, 3 minerals that are essential for this calcium to actually be absorbed and used by the body. Magnesium, for example, acts as a guide for calcium. Without it, the mineral can be deposited in the wrong places, like the arteries, increasing the risk of calcification and cardiovascular disease. Boron, on the other hand, plays a lesser-known but crucial role. It regulates the metabolism of calcium and vitamin D, promoting greater bone retention and preventing the accelerated loss of mineral mass with aging. And here's a curious fact. Seniors who consume a diet rich in seeds, nuts, and plant-based sources of minerals show greater bone density and a lower risk of fractures, according to studies from Tufts University, USA. Chia belongs to this privileged group of functional foods which deeply nourish the body without overloading it with excess animal protein or saturated fat. But the benefits don't stop there. Chia's fiber also helps reduce inflammation in the joints, which can relieve chronic pain in the knees, ankles, and spine. This allows for greater mobility, more willingness to walk, and a lower risk of falls, something essential for anyone who wants to maintain independence after 60. After all, strong bones aren't enough if movements are limited by pain. The best way to consume chia for bone health is soaked. To improve digestibility and nutrient absorption, mix 1 to 2 tablespoons in water and let it sit for at least 15 minutes until it forms a gel. You can add this gel to natural juices, soups, yogurt, or even use it as an egg substitute in recipes. It's simple, affordable, and effective. If you suffer from osteoporosis or are at risk, especially postmenopausal women, chia can be a complementary support to traditional treatment, with the advantage of not having the side effects of many medications. However, if you already take calcium supplements, it's important to let your doctor know. Chia doesn't replace medication, but it can enhance its effects. And don't forget, bone health isn't just about structure, it's about freedom. Every steady step, every trip to the store without help, every morning without back pain is a small victory that begins with what you put on your plate. And in the next benefit, you'll understand why chia can be a powerful ally against insulin resistance and visceral fat accumulation, 2 factors that silently sabotage your longevity and increase the risk of fatal diseases. Chia's effect on metabolism is stronger than you think, and it could be the key to keeping your weight, pancreas, and energy in balance. Let's move forward. Benefit for chia: reduces visceral fat and controls blood sugar, the belly that keeps growing even without overeating, the unexplained fatigue after lunch, the blood pressure that fluctuates, the sugar that's never where it should be. All of this has one thing in common: silent, dangerous, and often ignored: insulin resistance. After age 60, metabolism slows down and the body starts responding differently to food. Even seemingly light meals can trigger blood sugar spikes, followed by abrupt drops. This constant up and down damages blood vessels, inflames organs, and promotes the accumulation of visceral fat, the kind that settles around the organs and increases the risk of heart attack, stroke, diabetes, and Alzheimer's. What many don't know is that chia has one of the most powerful effects ever studied on blood sugar regulation in seniors. And it's not a fad, but solid science. A study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that adding chia to just one meal was able to reduce post-meal glucose spikes by up to 39%. In individuals with predisers, how is this possible? It all starts with the fiber. Chia is made up of about 40% fiber, most of which is soluble. When hydrated, it forms a gel that slows the digestion of carbohydrates, causing sugar to be released more slowly and steadily into the bloodstream. This prevents glucose spikes, promotes satiety, and reduces the hunger attacks that lead to weight gain. Additionally, this viscous gel acts as a shield for the pancreas, reducing the need to release large amounts of insulin all at once. And the lower the strain on the pancreas, the lower the risk of developing insulin resistance, one of the greatest threats to healthy longevity after age 60. Another important point is chia's effect on abdominal fat. A study from Diabetes Care showed that diets rich in ALA found in chia and soluble fiber are associated with a reduction in abdominal circumference, even without drastic changes in diet. This means that the simple habit of adding chia to meals can result in a flatter belly, less pressure on internal organs, and a lighter metabolism, and the effect is cumulative. The more consistently chia is consumed, the more the body learns to maintain stable blood sugar levels, which improves mood, reduces the risk of metabolic diseases, and protects the brain from the damage caused by excess sugar. The practical application is simple. Add 1 tablespoon of hydrated chia to your breakfast every day. It can be incorporated into smoothies, porridges, yogurts, juices, or even water with lemon. Ideally, consume it with low glycemic foods, such as berries or oats, further enhancing the blood-stabilizing effect. But a warning for those with diabetes who already take medication: it's important to monitor glucose levels, as chia can amplify the effect of medication and cause hypoglycemia in some cases. As always, talk to your doctor before making any adjustments. Now, let's be realistic. Keeping your weight under control, your pancreas healthy, and fat in check after 60 is no longer a matter of aesthetics. It's a matter of life and death. Chia offers a simple, safe, and natural way to help in this process without miracle promises, but with science-based support and consistent results. In the next benefit, we're going beyond health. We're talking about appearance. Because chia can also help reactivate collagen production in the body, restoring firmness to the skin, strength to the nails, and natural shine to the hair. And for those over 60, this might be a gift that nature still offers. You just need to know how to use it. Let's keep going. Benefit 5. Chia stimulates natural collagen and slows the visible signs of aging at 60. The mirror starts telling truths no one likes to hear. The skin loses firmness, wrinkles deepen, hair becomes thinner and more brittle. Nails can't even handle dish soap. And even with an apparently healthy diet, the appearance still shows signs of wear. What's happening behind this transformation? The answer lies in the sharp drop in natural collagen production. After age 50, the body drastically reduces the creation of this essential protein, and without it, skin tissues become loose. The scalp weakens, blood vessels lose elasticity, and even muscle regeneration slows down. But here comes an important discovery. Chia, although it doesn't contain collagen directly, has nutrients that activate the natural synthesis of this protein inside the body. In other words, it gives your cells the fuel they need to start producing collagen again, and that makes a visible difference. The first highlight goes to the zinc and magnesium present in the seed. These two minerals are essential cofactors for the production of type 1 collagen, the most abundant type in the human body and the one mainly responsible for skin firmness, bone structure, and vascular health. The second point is the high concentration of complete plant proteins. Unlike other seeds, chia offers all 9 essential amino acids, including glycine and proline, which are structural building blocks of collagen. This helps maintain the integrity of the skin, joints, and connective tissue as a whole. But the biggest secret may be chia's anti-inflammatory and antioxidant power, which prevents the early degradation of existing collagen. When you have chronic inflammation and excess free radicals circulating in the body, the remaining collagen starts to break down before it's even used. Chia acts as a natural shield, protecting this protein and allowing it to do its job. Sustain your youth, and the results are noticeable. Many seniors report that after a few weeks of daily chia use, they notice more elasticity in their skin, nails that no longer break, and hair with more shine and volume. It's not a superficial aesthetic transformation. It's a sign that the body is being properly nourished from the inside out. Want a simple and delicious way to activate this effect? Mix 1 tablespoon of hydrated chia with half a cup of natural yogurt, the juice of half a fresh lemon, and if you like a touch, of pure honey. The lemon provides vitamin C, which is essential for collagen synthesis, while the yogurt offers high-quality protein. The result? A daily boost that nourishes your skin, strengthens your nails, and restores vitality to your hair with ingredients you probably already have at home. This recipe can be used at breakfast or as an afternoon snack. It's practical, tasty, and powerful, a beauty care routine that goes beyond aesthetics, because more important than looking young is feeling alive, strong, confident, and present. Do you find it hard to eat chia? Tell us in the comments. We're all here to help you live longer and better. Subscribe now. It helps more people without access to doctors or studies discover this information. And before you go, you need to watch the video that reveals a sign of Alzheimer's so strange it starts in the body, not the mind. It could be happening to you, and almost no one notices until it's too late. Watch it now.